Damn, I forgot I had that cool ass intro. I have not played that in a while. Obviously, guys. Oh, let me test my mic. I got a feeling that it's not the right one. It's not. It's my mic, dude. I always do this shit. There we go, dude. I forgot how cool that damn intro was, man. Pretty exciting. Got me pretty fired up. Used to be listening to that at like 6 a.m, streaming with my fellow Australian friend, and that would just get me going. Anyways, guys, welcome to Straight Betting. Happy Scion James Day, dude. What do you mean Scion James? That's actually hilarious. But yeah, pretty boring slate. Yesterday was cool and all. Had a decent day. Went like 4-2, but basically 3-1 because I kind of had a ladder play that basically broke even. A lot of fun stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff that I regret not playing. There was so many injury news, so many things to attack, and I just was being timid, and I gotta stop being timid and just lay the damn bets. So yeah, guys. Anyways, as always, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel if you are on YouTube. It is greatly appreciated. As always, ask away questions. The show does not go without you guys. You guys are the damn show. So ask as many questions as you'd like. I'd like to get to every single question you guys had, because this is also a small slate, right? So going to need some plays, because I don't exactly have the world today for my plays too. But anyways, guys, skim over some injury news. Franz Wagner was a game time decision. He looks like he is playing, which is good. I know that Jalen Suggs is out. And then if we go over to Charlotte, I believe they have a relatively clean injury report, obviously, besides Brandon Miller. Any other big news? Giannis is probable, so obviously he should be good to go. Washington and OKC. Isaiah Joe is back, and they don't have any lines on him yet. But I think that Isaiah Joe sneakily, he's a good regular season player. So I kind of am curious to what his lines are going to be at. And then Miami at Spurs, pretty clean as well here. Jovic got upgraded to probable. Still no Norman Powell. So, oh yeah, let's do it. All right. Got some questions coming in. Scion James. Yep. Corey Kispert stuff. Okay. Here, A15A. I'll get to these questions in a little bit. Don't think I won't get to them. I'll get to that too. Let's start off with Orlando, Chicago, guys, or Orlando and Charlotte. That's a game that starts quick. Ozzy, get your ass on here, dude. You wanna stream? I know it's a quiet day, so Liam, shoot me a message on Discord if you want to get hopped on, and I'll send you the link. Okay. But hey, let's go over to Magic and Hornets. So guys, from a DFS play, I'm on LaMelo over 4.5 made 2-pointers, which, guys, these markets are just like oblivious that they're offering. I think that these are massive edges, but I do tend to like LaMelo here. The Magic, it looks like Sexton moved up a ton, dude. Holy crap. What happened there? But hey, so Magic are like really funneling stuff into the hoop, in the paint right now. They are allowing the second highest shot frequency from less than 10 feet. Obviously, guys, they are a very switch-heavy defense. So, if you have high usage, you're going to get shots up against the Magic. We were on Cade last night. He got a ton of volume, specifically from in close. So I like LaMelo stuff. Honestly, I did kind of like Sexton stuff too. They're also playing at a pretty fast pace too. Like if we go to, do I have any like pace numbers up? NBA pace. They're playing pretty fast, I believe. The Heat are playing at the fastest pace, but yeah, the Magic 9th fastest too. So that's like a change from where they used to be. So definitely giving up some more stuff. On the other hand, I know Concanipple was at 13.5. Looks like people agreed with me there. I really like the under on that. And same with Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner, like I said, if they're funneling stuff inside, they're kind of just switching everything. Kalkbrenner will probably, set a screen, wind up with someone smaller than him on him. They'll break the paint. And then, yeah, like he'll get putbacks and stuff. So I kind of really like Kalkbrenner's stuff tonight, personally. It looks like his line moved a little bit from where it was at. Sneakily, guys, TJ Saloon, not gonna lie, dude. Like this 3.5 rebound line, I don't hate it. He's been playing a little bit. I think that he actually like matches up good with Paulo and Franz, because if you think, yes, guys. I mean, NBA. So Props Madness has data from NBA.com, obviously, integrated into it. But yeah, so it's what the only things that you need is like genuinely all you need is props madness. And then like I use NBA.com stuff, especially early in the season, right? Because not everything's up quite yet and loaded in. But yeah, you need props madness and NBA.com and you're chilling. Props madness, guys, code it SB25, 25% off the first month. So if you're going to use Caden, if you're going to check out Props Madness, use the code, save you some money. Yeah, Sexton mine, I don't know why it did either. I thought it was like fairly set. Like I did like the matchup kind of, but yeah, it did move a shit ton. So yeah, I do. Like I said, I do have some thoughts. So like I said, con unders, but kind of missed out on that. Really like I said, I really like Kalkbrenner. Samos, just curious, man. Do you actually like Sion James or no? Because I actually like really don't. Like I really don't think he like really gets like any shots up because all he does is catch and shoot threes, maybe a transition. I feel like that's not who you really like to bet on against against the Magic. So and he doesn't really have a lineup yet either. So on the Magic side of things, guys. So no Jalen Suggs. I know Tyus played really crappy minutes. He's been playing like really crappy minutes recently. I wonder if he's going to start, because if he starts, I'd probably be willing to buy low on him. I mean, so the last game without Suggs was this back-to-back. He only played 14 minutes, but he shot 0 for 5, had 3 fouls. Dude, honestly, I think that Tyus might be like closer to like 24 minutes or something here. So like I would kind of be intrigued to see some Tyus stuff pop up. Maybe some alts. Maybe over 1.5 threes because he'll just be a catch and shoot guy and get some drop coverage too. He's been so bad this year, man. But no, seriously, without Suggs, if he starts, dude, like and this line stays the same, I'm probably gonna end up on this. Respect my efficient goat. He is efficient. Yeah, he is efficient. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. I think that the Hornets are kind of leaking catch and shoot stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, not really. Kind of. They're giving up a lot of makes, but I tend to not look at that too much. I care more about frequency. So, but they're playing at a super fast pace too, guys. I mean, Hornets are at the fourth fastest pace. Magic are high too. I mean, I'm sure the total is chilling at 239.5. So cool. That's kind of my thoughts there. Let's see. Let's go back to some of the questions. Got Corey Kispert, 6.5 points. Yeah, I mean against OKC. So let me quick check this out. Yeah, I mean, he's been playing pretty good, dude. Been pretty consistent with his minutes. Like, I don't know how much he played in overtime there, but I mean, 18 to what, like 20. I think like let's do like 17 to like 24 minutes or something, and go back to like last year, or just like 17 to 24, because I think that his role is probably still the same, like last year. Oh shoot, 17 to 24. I mean, yeah, dude. Like, honestly, holy crap. It's definitely a good matchup for him. He basically mostly spot up, some transition stuff. That's obviously not great against OKC. But yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, he's a catch and shoot guy. OKC is gonna allow that. Does he? Okay, because I know OKC really funnels stuff to the corners, and I don't know. Like, I guess he's had a little bit of stuff. He's kind of more of an above the break guy. But yeah, dude. I mean, it seems good to me. Like, I think it's a pretty good matchup for him. So I actually do kind of like that. Wemby over 24.5. There's no way his line's 24.5. Let's quick go over there. It's 27.5. So I don't know where you're getting 24.5 from, but dude, honestly, I actually lean under on Wemby personally. Spoelstra just always has something cooked up for like, top options and stuff to take them away. They really like to funnel stuff to the corners to spot up guys. So I actually would not play any Wemby over point stuff tonight personally, and actually lean under. A quick little football break, I guess. Sure, I'll take a little football break. So I'm on Henry over rushing yards. But yeah, dude. I mean, I think that, and it looks like this dipped a little bit, so I'm getting negative CLV, which is great. But yeah, dude. I mean, I think the Ravens kill the Dolphins, so I'm totally game on that, dude. Totally game on that. But I'd prefer yards, just because Henry. Look, here's the thing: Henry could like screw you over by like housing something, and then like if he gets like a 60-yard rush, that's like not great for attempts. So, Kaminga PRA. Golden State. So Kuminga, dude, I'm actually the only thing Kuminga I like is I think that Kuminga gets guarded by Giannis for sure. And Giannis just like leaves guys open, dude. Like especially if they're iffy shooters. So dude, I don't like that though because I don't trust Kuminga to make shots and like maybe Steve Kerr like goes and finds like a better shooter if that's the case. So I actually kind of like Kuminga unders here. I don't know if I was playing an under on Kuminga, I'd probably just play under 16.5, but like over 1.5 threes. Like I said, dude, I mean, if he makes them, he makes them. But like, I think he probably gets up like 4 or 5 threes here because I think that Giannis just guards him and sags off. So that's kind of my thoughts there. Knuple points, Trey Johnson threes, who I already like Trey Johnson threes. But so with Knuple, like I said, I kind of really hate the matchup for him, dude. I don't really trust him. Like I said, they're going to be switching everything. So I don't think he's going to get many spot. I know they've been kind of giving it up this year, the Magic have, but I watched that Magic versus Pistons game, dude. And like they're still switching everything. So that's not good for spot up shooters typically. And like they were the number 1 spot up defense last year. But dude, at the same time, like 11.5, bro, like he's been playing really good minutes. So I think that this line's efficient now. I probably would just stay away. But yeah, Trey Johnson, definitely against OKC. You want those corner shooters. Let's see what he's been doing for the corner. Yeah, dude, he's been a corner camper kind of too. So yeah, I mean 17%, 22% of his points have been from the corner. So yeah, dude, definitely a fan of that. He's been getting them up too. He's a good shooter. Yeah, and you're getting some like crazy good prices, dude. Like plus 155 for 3. Novig has a minus 151, which is like 26 cents off FanDuel. Yeah, I like that a lot, man. Bam under PR. So I'll give my quick thoughts on the Heat Spurs stuff. So I think Ware probably starts off on Wemby and Bam is used as a help defender just because Bam's like a high IQ help defender. And because the Spurs don't have anyone to sag off on, right? They don't have any like Sohan's not starting. They don't have like a non-shooter to roll them off of or anything. So I think you have to put Bam off ball here just because like Ware won't be able to like rotate and stuff. So I think that Bam's rebounds, like if Bam isn't guarding Wemby as a primary, he's actually in a really, really good rebounding spot, which kind of scares me. But yeah, he's not going to get anything easy down low, obviously. He definitely can shoot he'll definitely get some middies up. But I do tend to lean under a little bit on Bam's points. Nothing crazy, but yeah, PR I'd probably stay away. Hardenstein double-double. Dude, as someone who was on Hardenstein PRA before Chet got ruled out last time, I'm kind of sad about Hardenstein. But yeah, dude, I mean, 10 rebounds should be a cakewalk, in my opinion. I mean, honestly, this 10.5 might be a little bit low. Again, you're playing the Wizards. Let's see what they're doing so far. I can guarantee you it's not great. Yeah. Third most rebounds. Hardenstein, you obviously want points in the paint. So for someone like Hardenstein, I'd probably check. So less than 10 feet, field goals made. Wizards are giving up a lot. That's good. Hardenstein obviously only gets his shots from less than 10 feet. He also gets all of his buckets are going to be assisted too. So let's see if they're giving up a decent amount of assists too. So a lot of assisted buckets, a lot of stuff within 10 feet. I like it, dude. What's the price on that actually? Plus money? Oh, geez. Yeah, dude. I actually really like that, to be honest. Like I said, I'm kind of a little bit burned. Plus 126 at Novig. Guys, by the way, if you're not on Novig and if you bet like close to tip, I mean, Novig is going to have crazy, crazy lines. Oh my gosh. Liam, I'm sorry. I always do this shit. I have my computer muted. If you bet close to tip, dude, like Novig is going to have ridiculous lines. So if you're new to it, I have a link for it down below. Use my code. They'll give you for 50 to play with when you deposit and play $5. So code betting for that. But yeah, dude, Hardenstein, and let me quick send Liam this link. Yeah, Hardenstein double A15A, dude. That's a great bet. I think I'm being like a little bit of a puss because of how I got burned on him last game. So yeah, I think I need to just man up. Where over points. So look, dude, over points, I don't really like. I do like over 3 stuff though, because Wemby is definitely going to guard him, dude. And I bet Eric Spoelstra in this offense is just going to put Ware like around the perimeter and, just attempt to get him out of the paint, right? You want to draw if you have a big who can shoot, not saying that he's a good shooter, but can shoot, you got to like drag him out, right? So you can get Wemby away from the rim, or else he's just going to send everything back. So, dude, he's going to get a lot of open looks, I think, dude. Like, honestly, like, what's his first quarter points at? 3.5. If this is 2.5, I'd really like it, because I think he's going to get up like 2 threes in the first quarter. So yeah, over 0.5 threes, dude. Really like that. I wish that Novig just had like a minus like 140, but they don't. But yeah, Ware threes, dude. I really like that. Points, I'm not sure, man. Like, I just don't. If he's getting guarded by Wemby, dude, like, do you really envision him scoring in the paint? Because I don't. I don't at all. Bilal, is he back? I don't think so. Is he? Let me quick check. Wizards injury report. Oh, shoot, is he? Oh, dude, I need to be on top of that. Yeah, he is back. Good call, Samos. I had no clue. Okay, so that's interesting. So maybe I would actually stay away from Kispert then, because Bilal's definitely going to play for sure. So yeah, wait for those lineups, man. Maybe there's actually some value on some Wizards under stuff. I'm already on SARS under. Looks like it moved a point, which is cool. But yeah, man. We can circle back to that in a little bit. But that's a good call, Samos. Let's go. Like the video. Yes, guys. Everyone, make sure like and sub. If you're new here, sub. It helps the channel grow a ton. It's very, very greatly appreciated. So thank you, Eddie, for reminding the people to do that. Devin Vassell, yes. Caden, yes. I really like this. This was one that was like damn near in the bet slip, and I hope Liam joins soon. And it's kind of my bad though. I sent him the link like super late because he's a resident Spurs fan. He'll put us on with some game, but yeah, dude. If you go to Vassell last year against the Heat, Wemby didn't play in this game, but in the game Wemby did play, he took 20 shots in 35 minutes. Now, obviously, they have like Harper here, but still no Fox. And I think that was definitely before the Fox trade. But yeah, took a ton of shots, dude. I mean, he's a big time. He actually kind of scores a lot from the corners this year too, and the Heat are allowing like the most corner threes. He's a spot up guy. He's someone who could definitely capitalize on some over attention to Wemby. So yeah, dude, I really like this, man. This was like in the bet slip, man, really close to being played. Shuey, you're just a huge Cole Anthony guy, huh? So, Ozzy, what's going on, mate?
Not much, mate. How are you going?
Dude, I'm doing great. Real quick, we're gonna get to Cole Anthony real quick, Shuey, but we just had a Vassell question. Give us your Vassell input, because this one was like in the bet slip for me. It was very close to being played.
I would probably lean over at 16.5, to be fair. But no, not confident either way. I think that's like a pretty good line.
Yeah. Do you I mean, what are your thoughts on like how they guard Wemby? You think they kind of load up on him, give him some of the tougher schemes he sees throughout the year?
I saw a quote. I read out a quote from Spo today. Most teams are doubling Wemby, to be fair. Like, it's happened. The only game that didn't happen is the Mavs game. But against Brooklyn, he was like heavily doubled, and he just got anything he wanted. Against the Raptors, they just showed bodies at him. The Pelicans as well made him a shooter, but it doesn't really matter with him. But hang on, I'll find a quote from Spo. He effectively said, Spoelstra. He effectively said that you need to pay respect to him as one of the great guys in the league right now. Yeah, so he said, what he's earned for sure right now are the great player rules. There has to be an absolute commitment from whoever's guarding him to be detailed and disciplined, but also the other 4 defenders have to be activated. You have to be involved, and you can't expect, the guy guarding him to handle it all on his own. But he's definitely earned that kind of respect right now. So it sort of hints a little bit at you've got to give him a bit of stuff, which is true. I mean, you're fucked if you don't. Dallas found out the hard way.
Yeah. I agree. So yeah, I mean, I guess just if you see some insane stuff, obviously other people are going to have to step up and hit threes or hit. They're probably going to leave the corners pretty open at least. So I know I've been playing these DFS lines, and like I'm on Barnes to shoot 4 more threes. So
Barnesy.
Yeah, I think that Barnes gets a few up today. But Cole Anthony rebounds and assists. I think that Ryan Rollins probably plays a ton here, dude. Like you kind of like he's like the best option to guard Steph. So and Steph doesn't really get you into foul trouble. So
I
kind of
also think Ryan
Oh.
Rollins is a much better player than Cole Anthony in a vacuum.
Yeah. Let's see. Rebounds and assists. He's been pretty good. I know Cole Anthony will kind of hit the glass. Potential numbers have been pretty good. Played 24 minutes. I would kind of expect that to go down a little bit just because I think that Rollins has to play here.
The Warriors' defense has looked elite as well, by the way. Wouldn't touch on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Even like, dude, Quentin Post like bulked up, dude. Like he was like kind of like walling up Zubac a little bit. And I was like, holy shit. Quentin Post.
Posty.
Yeah, but Chewy, I don't really have much opinion on it. I mean, the thing is, he has been really good on a per minute basis so far. I'd probably have him like around 18 minutes here. So yeah, I'd probably say it's efficient. Tua hitting his passing yards tonight, dude. I actually don't think he is at all. I think that Tua turns back into a pumpkin. Ravens get up big. They can't play. They can't play like on script. That Tua actually has to make stuff happen himself, and I think it turns to shit. So I don't like that. Jimmy Butler, Liam. Jimmy Butler thoughts?
Don't love Jimmy today, to be honest. He's interesting. To start the year, he's been I think he's a 50% plus 3-point shooter, and I think he'll get shots today because I assume Giannis.
They got the Warriors have a lineup.
It'll probably be like a Gary Trent maybe. So it's not a bad matchup, but I think Milwaukee are allowing like the eighth least shots at the rim, so they're pretty great paint defense. And his start to the year, a lot of it has been on efficient 3-point shooting, which isn't Jimmy Butler's game. So the big regression there. I think the lines are like, I think those fair lines.
So Warriors are starting Curry, Butler, Kuminga, Green, and Post. So they're going pretty damn big. The Warriors are. Giannis will guard Draymond and leave him wide the hell open. So really good rebounding matchup for Greek Freak. Good 3-point matchup for Mond. Let's see. Are we getting like if Mond's at like plus 160, I might have to dabble. Oh, and geez, and he is. Dude, Draymond threes have been money. Yeah. Dude,
obviously probably not sustainable, but he's been shooting well.
Dude, plus 160.
This is a great game if you had an attempt line. If we could bet that.
B365 does. And I probably will play it. Let's see. I'm about to check to see what it is.
I'll check now for you, mate.
Okay, bet. Okay, we got some other lineups out. Liam's finding us what that is. So Sion James, dude. Samos's boy, Sion James is getting the start. Yeah, he's starting.
That's why. Hang on. Is it? Sorry, that's a sneeze. I've had allergies all day. It's starting to get to that season here where you get allergies bad. Who's he starting in front
of? Sexton.
All right, that's why. Because I bet Sexton under 19.5 points like 10 minutes ago.
You thought you just had crazy motion?
No, I knew I didn't, but that makes sense now.
Yeah, no. But good bet, dude. Sexton was at 17.5 all day too, and then he just kind of went up. That's interesting. So like, look, if you guys bet first quarter markets, I mean, LaMelo is starting with a bunch of low usage dudes now at this point. It's like him and Miles Bridges. So, and LaMelo is going to get a ton of usage early against a Magic team that will kind of just switch everything and, let him do his thing. So, Liam, does that Sion start like give you any leans anywhere else, or what are your thoughts?
Not really. He's been has he missed a shot all year? Doesn't seem like it. I know he has, but barely. Not really. I think Sexton will still play good minutes. I think he'll still be at like 28, 30 minutes. So
yeah.
If you were thinking about the overs, and his usage actually probably go up because he gets all the non-LaMelo minutes. So I actually honestly don't love that for my bet.
I mean, dude, like you have to love it. You have to like it a little bit.
He was still playing like 30 mins, and I think he'll still play 30 mins, but he'll get a lot of non-LaMelo stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
So I don't.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I wonder why they did that. Maybe because last game they got dealt to
Trey Mann
by the Heat.
Trey Mann might have worse usage now. Now that Sexton's off the bench.
Yeah. Although they were not all the time, but pretty much were always to start the year they were, if LaMelo's off, Sexton's on. If Sexton's off, LaMelo's on. So
okay, that makes sense.
Thing.
Okay.
You know, if I heard you before, and I heard you say you lean Wemby unders.
Yeah.
And then since that was at 28.5, right?
I was at 28.5 at some point. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got a bit of motion because it got bet down to 27.5. People here are listening.
Carter Jr. Okay, guys, if you guys use like MGM, this is way off market, but like I really like Carter to hit a 3 with Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner's like Donovan Clingan level immobile. Like he does not move well. He blocks a shit ton at the rim, but very immobile. So big fan of this. Like if you guys have MGM, minus 125, Wendell Carter. Liam, what do you think of that?
I do like it. He'll be left wide open. If there was a line for Paolo Banchero mid-range shots today, it'd also be a good bet.
Paolo Banchero mid-range shots.
He'll just take midi after midi, shit midi after shit midi against Kalkbrenner and drop.
Liam, Dylan Harper, 8.5 rebounds and assists. Do you have any take on D Harp?
Nah, not really.
Because I don't dabble in the rebound assist market because those ones are terrible.
Unless there's like a clear minute per min stuff gap. But I mean, if you look at his assists, he's had 8 assists on 10 potentials, 6 assists on 7 potentials. So there'll be a bit of regression there. And then his rebound chances against Brooklyn under shit ton, but the other games he's been converting like 70% of them, which is unsustainable.
I kind of think Dylan Harper, like just the way Dylan Harper finishes, you watch him finish at the rim and you just like know he's a good rebounder too, you know? He's a very strong, like at the point of attack.
He's really he's very cerebral. Like he's like coordination is great. He's a great mechanical athlete. So yeah.
Is he more
an interesting thing about the Heat, which I think people might be interested in. I was digging through the numbers. They're running the least pick and rolls in the league by about 20, which is crazy. They're running I think it's like 16 or 18. I forgot who was the next one. It might have been like Utah or something. But they're running, let me get it up here. Team pick and roll ball handler. Yeah, okay. So they're running 8.5 pick and roll ball handlers. Pick and roll ball handler 8.5 per game, which is fuck all. And you compare that to Washington who's at 25. And I looked more into it, and what has happened is in the offseason, Spoelstra reached out to the Grizzlies guy from last year, the European one, who brought in the offense of, it's like he was like a soccer invade space sort of offense. So you had to try invade space, and then from there you make plays based on what the defense gives you. And it's the one that Jar cracked the shits at because Jar's pick and rolls went way down. So that's what the Heat are doing this year. And their offense is like catapulted. Like the pace is way up. A lot of guys looking really good. So it's a drive and kick offense, which is interesting because when you're taking into account whenever you're betting on pick and roll related, right? Say you're playing Miami versus the Bucks, right? In a couple months' time, and Tyler Hero, it might look great because you're like, oh, he'll have a shit ton of pick and rolls. They actually don't run many pick and rolls, so something to keep in mind.
That also, that's a good nugget. I wonder if that changes though when Hero gets back, because like no one really can run like a pick and roll effectively right now. Like Norman Powell, like he can't pass. Davion Mitchell can't score. Like
it didn't change for Jar last year when Jar cracked shit though. So I think they should be able to blend it in a little bit. Like I think you can do both things, but their offense has been great. So there's no a little bit of that's come on. Like I think they're shooting 40% from three, which is unsustainable. But it's very interesting, and it's the way the NBA is going.
Yeah. No, we did not add anything official. Just talked about some stuff we really like. Why did Giannis assists drop to 6.5? ETR probably came in with their projections, and people are probably trying to get in on the under. I have no clue though. I would assume Draymond is on Giannis. Don't think he can take him one-on-one. No one really can though at the same time. Liam, do you have any thoughts on Giannis assist stuff?
I mean, in years past, they've been how they played him. In years past, he's had really low field goal attempts against them, which shows they're pretty aggressive. So,
oh yeah,
but just because you're aggressive against a guy doesn't mean your assist will be awesome. Because a lot of the time, right? Say they put 2 on Giannis. Oh god, my laptop just like shut itself. Say they put 2 on Giannis, right? He kicks it out. The Warriors are a great defensive team. They're scrambling to that guy. So then it might become a hockey assist as that guy swings to another part of the perimeter. Then they might scramble there. So just because aggressive doesn't mean assists.
Yeah.
But it does look like they're aggressive.
Yeah. Let's see. Sammy said but Draymond, like I actually do really like that. Did you find the 365 attempts line for Draymond?
Yeah, fuck. Hang on. I was looking and then I got sidetracked because someone said Colin Sexton dropped. Let me look.
This last time they played
threes attempted 3.5 line for Draymond.
I like that. I think he gets up.
I mean, that's good.
I wouldn't be shocked if he ends at exactly 4, but I think he gets up 4. Last time they played, Post was bringing help and left Kuzma literally all by himself. Okay, I
move, considering Kuz is just complete dog ass.
Is Kuz starting still?
No, it's I don't think he is. No, he's coming off the bench. It's Giannis, Turner, Gary Trent, Rollins, and AJ. I think.
Let's see. I wonder if they do something similar and just leave Kuz wide open. Let's see.
When he comes on.
I mean, look at this shit, Liam. I mean, this is kind of crazy. He got up 13 threes, dude. 13 threes. That's insane. So that's actually interesting. That's Sammy. That's a good nugget because I might rip like a Kuzma 3-point stuff or maybe even points. You think they leave Turner this time? Yeah, maybe. If there's someone to leave, it's definitely not AJ Green. Who else?
Definitely not Green or Trent, and it's probably not Rollins. He's a good shooter. I think they're much more well equipped to deal with that sort of stuff here.
Well, Post. If he said it was Post who was doubling, he's going to be on Turner. So yeah, maybe Sammy. I know you said I don't want to. I guess I'm doxing you, but you told me you were on some Turner stuff, like doxing his plays. But yeah, no, maybe this is because Turner's at a pretty good buy point, Liam, in my opinion. I mean, you're getting
he's been shooting like shit, which obviously won't continue.
Yeah,
and if he's gonna get the volume.
Yeah, so it definitely could be a good Turner buy point. So that's some good nuggets. Let's see. So I guess with like the Warriors starting lineup, I guess we already talked on that. Who do you think guards? Who do you think guards Kuminga now? Because Kuminga could be in somewhat of an advantageous spot if he's just playing bully ball on AJ Green or Trent or something.
It'd probably be like you'd have Rollins on Steph, and then they'd be trying to get Giannis away from the rim as well. So I think you'd be bringing Giannis and Turner into actions constantly. So I'd say, probably like a Trent, to be honest. And then Green would be on they do have good matchups. They've got good one-on-one matchups here because Green or Trent, one of them they'll both have to guard like a Jimmy Kuminga combo.
Yeah,
which that'll lead to a shit ton of driving kicks for the Warriors because they'll be able to beat those guys on the perimeter, and then Giannis and Turner have to help at the rim. I think it's a really good spot for the Warriors offense.
Yeah, actually, no. I think the Bucks might have to adjust and play Kuzma. Like honestly, just for like a size standpoint with that lineup. I'm about to make an official play. I think I'm about to hop on some Kuzma stuff. Like honestly, I don't care if it sounds pathetic. I did. I'm kind of talking myself into Kuzma with this lineup that they're starting. I think that they're gonna have to play him personally, and if they do choose to leave him open. Like Steve Kerr clearly has shown in the past, he does not give a shit about Kyle Kuzma beating them. I mean, I think it's a little bit interesting, Liam. What are your thoughts on some Kuzma stuff?
I don't know. He's been really shit. So
Yeah,
he's been really bad, and he hasn't looked aggressive at all. But if you think he's going to play, then what if there's like what if you bet like his 3-point line attempts or something? It's at 2.5,
which is scary because looks like he's timid to shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
So unlike Kuzma, but he's still been like, I mean, he got up like 12 points, cool little 8 points. You just like not even like that's weird. Shoot, I'm trying to like see what's like a PRA at 12.5 at BMGM. Good old fashioned BMGM.
Bit of BetM.
Yeah, I'm thinking this through, man. 11.5 PR. That doesn't sound terrible either. He's been coming close, dude. Like if he gets some open threes, I think that he sees like some extra minutes here. Yeah, I'm pondering that one, guys. I'm pondering that one. I think that they actually might need Kuzma though. Just like the Warriors, man, they're gonna be able to like match up hunt like crazy with Trent and AJ Green in with this like lineup that they're having. I think they need to go Kuzma, dude. And they released that lineup early. Like who knows? Maybe Doc Rivers saw that shit and was like, okay, like they haven't released their lineup yet. Maybe Kuzma is gonna slot in and start. Who knows? Screw it, I'm playing it. I talked myself into it. It's Kyle Kuzma season, baby. I'll get this link going. Don't worry, but I need to quick send it to my cord first. Liam, quick hit us with Washington and OKC stuff. Bilal Coulibaly's back. I want your take on. Do you have any take on stuff getting affected by Coulibaly being back?
It's interesting. It's interesting what they do because Keyshawn George is a way better player right now, and he's a way better prospect. So I don't think. I mean, I reckon they might bring him off the bench because you've sort of got to play. You've got to play Sart. You've got to play Keyshawn. What I could see them doing, Keyshawn George has been running point with the second unit. I could see them sitting Carrington and then bringing Coulibaly in, and then Keyshawn George is effectively full-time point guard, which against OKC is a recipe for disaster because he's like a bigger guard, ball handling not great. He'll really struggle. But it's definitely interesting. It's definitely interesting to see what they do. I think Keyshawn George will really struggle against the Thunder. Similar to Flag. I don't know if you watch Flag against the Thunder, but I don't know. These bigger guards, they're so physical, and this is at OKC's home as well. So might get away with a bit from the refs. So I think it'll be Keyshawn, it'll be Alex Sarr, it'll be CJ, it'll be Chris, and it'll be whoever the other one is, Coulibaly.
Bilal, what do you have his minutes at?
Bilal, I'm interested. I'm not sure. I want to see if they start him or not. If they start him, I could see 28. I actually don't think he's a very good player. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't love his future. I'd say like 28, 25.
Yeah. I think it's rough on offense for him.
It is. He projects as a D and no 3 guy, which often doesn't mean you're very good. No 3 and D. But yeah, this one's weird because it's like a 15-point spread. I want to see if there's any late OKC injury stuff, but
Isaiah Joe's playing.
Oh, is he? He's back. Interesting.
I think it's a J Will game. J Will, PRA game.
I picked him up in fantasy. I'm streaming him today in fantasy because it reeks of him getting like 10, 8, and 6 today with some extended minutes. So yeah, he's my fantasy streamer today.
J Will, man, underdog has a lineup. Nothing else. 6.5 rebound, but that's just like an alt line. Yeah, dude. I wonder, so it looks like MGM has Novig has a line on him. Yeah, this does reek of a J Will game. Played 17 minutes in a super competitive game. I'd probably have him at 19 minutes or so. 18 maybe. Yeah. This is kind of like worst case scenario, dude. Like game comes down to the wire. Like what's the odds that this one comes down to the wire? 15-point spread in OKC.
Really fucking low.
Yeah.
It just won't happen. Interesting. Alex Caruso's lines are a bit low. And I remember last year there was a lot of games where he'd play pretty much exclusively first half in blowouts. So depending what his lines drop at, could be interesting unders there because he just doesn't. They didn't need to play him in games they won by a lot.
Yeah. You said they feel low, like you want to bet is over.
Oh no, yeah, like there were instances last year where he would play maybe like 12 minutes in the first half, and then the second half he'll play like fuck all.
Oh, dude, I actually really like his under too, dude. Like, I don't think he plays at all. Like, yeah, it's
you don't need him to. So
no, you don't. This is like they care about like keeping Caruso healthy. Like, he's obviously like very, very, very important, and also pretty injury prone. So yeah, I actually think that's a really good angle, dude.
I mean, you look at games last year where they won by like 20 or more points, and yeah, he was under in like 67%. A lot of them played like 15, 10, 19, 14, 17. Yeah, I mean,
let's see,
I'll look into that one.
Wins by 10 plus.
We might miss the Wizards to win the NBA Finals future, right? Yeah, we just talked about that. It was a whale play for Ty. Bit of a nuke.
Rollins 3-pointer attempts. What do you? I wonder if it's Rollins who gets left open. Like I said, I kind of think that Sammy has a good point on Turner and maybe my boy, and hopefully my guy Kyle Kuzma too. So
can we actually go back to what Mono said? Do you know how there's like shit teams and you don't have much to play for?
Yeah.
If I was a Wizards fan, I'd actually be really fucking happy with like the players they have. Like Sar's going to be a good player. I think Keyshawn George has a chance to be really, really, really good. Trey Johnson is a bucket. I think he's going to be like really, really, really good as well. There's some AJ Johnson stuff that's pretty interesting. He hasn't put it all together, but there's like flashes of that guy did something really good just then. And then, of course, there's this year's pick, which will probably be like a top 6 pick. So Wizards fans, they can be happy, I reckon.
Dude, I kind of like what they're doing too. Like, I like that. I actually like that they have like CJ McCollum and Chris Middleton in the locker room too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're not just like bumming it like the Nets, dude. Like the Nets have like MPJ and like Cam Thomas as their vets. You know, it's like
yeah, like MPJ is talking about just a bunch of like incredibly wild stuff on podcasts, and Cam Thomas clearly is not going to be there next year, and clearly doesn't really care. And actually, the Nets draft, I think it might become a topic later in the year, but I think they fucked that draft so bad. There isn't one guy that maybe Drake Powell I could see in the future, but there's not one guy I've watched and thought anything of so far. In fact, quite the opposite, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from anyone either. What's up,
hang on. Do you know Igor Demon, their pick? Do you know he's played like 4 or 5 games, has not taken a 2-point shot attempt yet? Every single shot he's taken has been threes. It's just not good enough.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. He's just like he's not strong.
He's not strong. He looks timid. I think he's going to be bad.
What do you think about Gilgeous-Alexander under PRA?
I remember you did something like this last year when they played the Bucks without Giannis. I actually vividly remember, and
it won.
And he got it by like half time.
No, it won, dude. I'm pretty sure
it won.
Because they were up by like 50 at half or like 40 at halftime, dude. And he played like 5 minutes. Like, dude, like he was absurdly close to going over. And then he like low-key like bricked a couple shots and just checked out. They were up like 50.
Okay. Well, yeah, that is the risk you have because it is an unbelievable matchup for it. So it's a little risky run, but
guys, and if anyone has the nuts to tail my Kyle Kuzma pick, Liam, look at this. It's pretty cool. You should get this in your Discord.
This thing.
Let's see. Let's watch this thing cook.
What's
Come on, AI. Cook.
What's AI?
It's taking a while. I think it kind of struggles. Oh, there we go. Sweet. So it looks like Kuzma best price on the PR. I'll send in the Hard Rock slip.
I've never seen this.
Let's see. So I can hit share bet slip, copy the share link, and I'm gonna go over here and post this in the comment, and then you guys can just tail it real quick. Hell yeah, dude. Gambly.
Is it Is it like accurate?
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean,
Okay.
I think that it's. I mean, dude, I don't know if it's like the fastest API in the world, but I think it's one or KPI, whatever API, something
You
like
can
that.
trust it. You can back it in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good shit.
Gambly.
AI's
taken over. I saw a couple of videos yesterday, and then I thought they were real, and then it was AI, and I was fucking wigging out.
Okay. Shea's getting loose. Nice. Nikola Jovic is playing.
Wait, speaking of that game, this is sort of unbelievable, but if the Spurs win, first 5-0 start in history for the Spurs, which
really
sounds fake with all like the winning they did with like Duncan and stuff, but there's a bit to play for.
Damn. So you think Wemby's getting up for this one and dropping 30?
Wemby's definitely getting up because he's got 2 days rest as well. He's getting up, but I mean, you can get up, and if you've got Bam and Ware by your hip and giving up open threes, you can still go under the line. Although
Liam,
I probably wouldn't like anything.
Liam, we talked about this earlier, and this one's just getting juiced up like crazy at like FanDuel and stuff. But I think Ware is probably just going to camp out at the 3-point line all game, and then Wemby's probably going to guard him and just
disregard his shot. Although I think he's actually a sneaky decent shooter. He was at like 40% in college. It's low volume, but I think that's what we might do as well.
So Wemby needs to be near the rim. So
yeah, so
that's.
I wish we had Cornet in this game. Actually, that'd be awesome. But
so Ware's 3-pointers attempted are at 2.5 for plus 120 at good old
pretty good
B365.
Wish I could tip these B365 lines.
Do you wish you could tip, dude? Why don't you tip 3-pointer attempt lines at B365 and then promote your premium?
Do you remember there was one where someone tipped Mitch Robinson over 0.5 free throw attempts like 2 weeks before the season started on Bet365?
That's crazy.
He didn't end up playing, but
and didn't play. Mitchell Robinson, I'm actually going to be on the hunt for that, dude. I mean, I'm like, I personally like am using my 365 a lot, guys. Like right before tip, like for these like attempt lines, dude. I mean, like, why the hell wouldn't you, dude? These things are like insane. So I'll be on that for sure. Like, just a heads up. Plus 120, dude, especially. Like, sign me up. Cool. Let's see. Do we have any other news? Kind of a slow news day today. Let's see. We got
only 4 games. I love the lower slates more. I'm not going to lie. The big slate, because I do all my stuff at tip, I do as much prep as possible, but you're like wigging out of it and you sometimes miss stuff. Like, as an example, I do my projections, and the last Miami game, Pell Larson starts out hot. I'm like, hang on. And I look at my projections, and like, I had his minutes and stuff and lines way higher than what his PRA line was. I remember thinking like, fuck, I just completely missed it because I was so like overwhelmed by how many games there were.
Yeah. You're going to go back to the Pell train?
I think they've adjusted his lines.
Yeah. Wasn't he at like 5.5 or something?
Yeah. It was like 10.5 PRA, 9.5 PRA, something silly.
Okay. Cool. Well, hey, Liam, do you have anything else? I think that, the ship's kind of sailed on this, I guess.
Giannis not playing.
What?
Ruled out.
Oh, geez, dude. And Underdog hasn't said anything yet? Oh, geez. Shit. Oh, dude, my Kuzma bet. Let's go, baby. Dude.
Not that.
Dude. Oh, shit. Oh, where's... Fuck. Okay. I'm like scrambling right now. Dude, because that hasn't even like... Dude, Liam, that thing is a cheat code that you have, dude. Oh, FanDuel locked it up. Great. Oh, no, it didn't.
Are you talking about the beat writer list?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I sometimes just wake up and scroll it and see if there's any like, I might be, or like instead of doom scrolling TikTok in bed, I doom scroll the beat writers list and see if there's any like quotes from guys that I could take into the next game. It's pretty handy.
Oh, geez, dude.
That does change a lot. I mean, Bet365, they had Warriors minus. I'm interested to see what they open it back up at. Bet365 have Warriors -5 right now, which is it's now -7. There's been more action. Lol.
Oh, geez, dude. Bet365 has Bobby Portis lines up still. Oh, jeez.
You trying to get in?
I am getting in.
This is one of the reasons why I love and I also like not betting till tip, because imagine I had like an under, because I did like Bobby Portis's under.
Yeah, dude, this is some good stuff. B365.
You betting yourself right now?
Yeah. Dude, Bobby Portis double still up at plus 550. Oh, jeez. Dude, what is going
Click your
on?
accounts, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Generational wealth. These are the times where the people
Yeah,
can
my
afford
account is frying.
365 accounts.
I just put down a lot, dude.
Hey, I mean, it's good.
Like, dude, yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Like, dude,
Yeah.
this is why I love the NBA, though. It's like shit like this just like happens all the time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, like Giannis just gets ruled out randomly. Ozzy Betts is like the GOAT for you know, his little NBA beat writers, guys. Look at this. Look at Ozzy's work.
You're showing it.
You should tout this. Who wants my NBA beat writer?
There's still a couple. There's actually still a couple teams that just have fuck all beat writers that I'm trying to find. Like the Pelicans have like 2, and one of them barely writes. So I've been trying to find, but yeah, there's some teams where like the Jazz have like 8, and the Spurs have like 6.
Does 365 like void stuff like that ever?
No.
Okay.
No.
Dude, holy crap. Let's go, Bobby.
I just sent out Warriors minus 6.5 to the group. That's too low without Giannis.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
dude,
an absolute rabble.
Oh, I forgot I'm on Steph Curry points, dude. I really don't like that anymore.
Yeah.
I was on his PA. That sucks. Oh, whatever. Kuzma, though.
Turner.
Kuzma's got to have himself a game. I was looking at Turner stuff. I was like, dude, I don't even trust Turner to like create a shot on himself by himself. Like, I don't even know if this is like that good, or I don't trust him to like rebound. Yeah, dude, Sammy, I'm not gonna lie. You're probably gonna get good CLV, but I might turn around and like bet some Turner unders, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't, dude. Like, who's like creating a shot for him? You know,
J Main, 34.
Hey,
I remember J Main.
That's good.
How's life going, mate?
J
One of the
Main,
GOAT commenters of all time.
Yeah, J Main, how's your NBA been going? Hit us with it. You still got the same yo, what up, gang? Let's go, dude. Yeah, dude, Liam, honestly, dude.
I think he's got it in notes and he like copy pastes it into each stream. Yo, what up, gang?
Dude, Liam, honestly, I'm actually gonna like turn around and probably slam some Turner unders, bro. Like genuinely, because dude, think about it. Like Portis in, like because his rebounds are gonna go up too. It's like, dude, Portis is just gonna take all the rebounds. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think that this is like I wonder what Turner's gonna open back up at. And I kind of let's see, I gotta hop on a different stream at 7:15, but I hope that this pops up on. How much did I get down? I'm keeping that disclosed, dude. But a fair bit. Dude, when you see like an edge like that on like some Portis Kuzma stuff that you know it's gonna like go up like 2 rebounds or like 3 rebounds, like shit ton of points, dude. Like you gotta like unload the clip, bro. Like, I mean, dude, at the end of the day, like if you lose, you made like a really good bet. Like you made like a bet that's like gonna be a big time ROI bet in like the long run. So that's kind of like how I look at it, dude. Obviously, like be responsible, but that's kind of how I look at it. Nice. NBA's been fire. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. B365. Yeah, I usually only use my B365.
I'm usually when I get limited, I'm usually like $2. So I'm grateful.
Nice. Yeah, I actually like don't use my 365 outside of right before tip. So outside of that from right now. So let's see. I might be chopped, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, so I'm waiting for Turner's line to pop back up. I'm actually just genuinely curious. Looks like 6.5 boards, MGM, 16.5 points. Yeah, dude. 23.5 PR. Liam, what's your thoughts on this, dude? It feels way too high.
I need to do my stuff for that game now, so I actually need to redo everything. That is pretty annoying, but
Could get into foul trouble too. He's just a klutz. Like Jimmy's a foul merchant.
He's an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dip now, Ty, because I've got to do a bit of work now because
Okay.
readjust some stuff. But
Best
of luck to everyone. Hope everyone has a good betting day, and go Spurs, go! Going for that first 5-win season to start.
Yes, go Spurs, go! I'm a Spurs fan now because the Wolves suck.
Fuck yeah! Join the club, mate. We're the funnest team to watch. Us, the Bulls and Hornets, best 3 teams to watch on our league pass, I reckon.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Awesome. All right. See you, mate. See you, everyone.
All right. Peace out, Liam. All right, guys. Well, I'm about to dip too. If you guys are interested in some Thursday night football stuff, I'm actually going to be live on BetSmart's channel with my boy Eric Pauly. So if you guys want to go check out BetSmart right now, head over to that. I'll be out on BetSmart breaking down the Thursday night football game with Eric. But seriously, guys, I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Really do. It's always fun doing these things, man. And you guys were awesome in the chat today. So appreciate you guys a ton. Jay Main, glad that you're back too. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Drop a like, sub on the way out if you guys are new. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow.